I have with me Canadian striker Iain Hume, who's going to be back for the third season of the ISL. Hi Iain, or Hume, sorry I should rather say. Two great seasons for you in the ISL. What do you expect of the third?
Hopefully more of the same. Just approach it the same way, same attitude, and it's going to be a little bit different this year. We've got a new coach, we've got new players, some players returning, which is a big bonus for us. Some important players from last year. But again, there's going to be some new ones, so it's going to be a bit different than last year. But I think we'll have a strong side, we'll have a confident side, and after hopefully another successful pre-season, we'll be hitting the ground running come the start of the season.
We're here today at the World Football Forum in Paris, and one of the questions I was asked to you to compare Kerala to Kolkata, and I thought you gave the perfect answer because out of own experience, both places are just mad about football, isn't it?
Yeah, I've been very fortunate. Exactly how I answered it. I've been fortunate to play in two of the footballing hotbeds of India, and they're just mental about football. The first season to play in front of Kerala fans was unexpected. I didn't know what to expect. I come out there to have a sea of yellow, 60,000, 55,000 every game, and you're thinking this is what dreams are made of. And then I was fortunate because when I did unfortunately leave Kerala, I moved to Kolkata, and we've got, last season I think we had the highest record attendance in the ISL. I think it was 64,000 or something like that, so recorded. So to be able to move from one club to the other and one city to the other where they're just mental about football, it's a positive for me because I know and I've witnessed over the first 2 years just how much Indian kids especially love it.
And one interesting fact was also, as well, as when you left Kerala, they were rather upset than annoyed with you leaving Kerala. Isn't that very special? I mean, that's something where, sometimes even though you were a fan favourite, I mean, they loved you.
It was unfortunate because I made it clear my feelings towards Kerala and the fans, but that's football, and this is how I try to explain it, that sometimes a club or a coach doesn't want a certain person, and that happened to be the state last year with the new coach coming in. Wasn't too fond of me for some reason or another, but fortunately the team who won the trophy decides that they're interested in Mr. Havas. He's done wonders, and I had a great relationship with him. Last season I think we got the fruits of that. We worked well together, and the team played well together, and we unfortunate not to make the finals last year, and I think we'll be aiming to put a few things right this year.
You had a few months now in Spain. How was that experience?
It was brilliant. On the whole, I'm looking at it from a professional point of view. It's something I've always wanted to do. Play in Spain, to test myself against Spanish players and to train with them every day and see the way they approach the game. And it was everything I expected. The only downside is I didn't play as much as I wanted. New coach came in, no idea why, no explanations. I go from being involved to not involved at all, and that was 2 months, and it was tough being away from family, and after being in India for 3.5 months and then going away for 5 months, being away from the family for the best part of 8.5 months, 9 months, it was tough when I'm not playing. Being in India and I'm playing every week or every 3 days, 4 days, you take your eye off what you're missing. But to be a 2-hour flight away from my family, but training every day, and it was frustrating. But again, I'll revert to the fact it was an experience I made up. I did. Thankful to the people who helped sort it out for me, and who knows, maybe it'll happen again.
And another thing, through the ISL, I would say you were able to play for Canada again.
Yeah, I'm back in the mix. I got back in the mix after the ISL. We played a game against the US in end of January, which is the first time I played the US since 2007, I think it was. So, big thing for me. Unfortunately lost, but again, I've been out of the loop for about a year and a half. So to get back in, I've been involved again since then. So I was involved in 2 qualifiers, then I played in a friendly last month. So it's working wonders for me right now, the ISL. It's got my confidence sky high. I'm enjoying my football. It's got me back in the international setup, and I'm having statistically as far as goals and assists and minutes. I'm playing every week. I'm playing and I'm keeping fit. So it's having the best impact on my career that I've had in a very long time. So long may it continue, and fingers crossed for ourselves.
Thanks a lot, Ian. All the best for IC3.
No problem.
Cheers, mate.